We have been using this Around the Moon challenge for well over a decade, and the arenas we use have changed over the years. This is the first arena we used. This was cut from the long side of a rectangular sheet of black cardboard. Black because space as seen by the astronauts appears to be black. We represented the Earth by a circle of blue cardboard cut around the edge of a CD. The Moon was represented by a yellow or green circle cut around the lid of a jam jar. The tape measure shows the distance between the two. This was fine for one school, but in several of the other schools it proved too long to fit in the spare floor space available in the classroom. This is a typical, and very well worn, arena that is shorter. Instead of cutting it along the long side of the cardboard, it's cut across the short side. This also had the advantage of providing more arenas per cardboard sheet. This class added their own green cutouts to the blue circle that represented the Earth's continents. They also added stars into the black space around the Earth. You'll notice there is no moon in this case. They decided to eliminate the moon because it got in the way of their robots. Goodness. Every class used this challenge a bit differently. Later, a dot matrix colour printer became available. This class chose a more realistic image of the Earth, which they liked because it featured Tasmania, which, like New Zealand, is often left off both the world and Australian maps. They also liked the cartoon version of the moon. The main problem with this arena was that using a complete sheet of black cardboard was expensive. Another school had access to an A3 dot matrix colour printer through a parent. The computer whiz in this class had Indian ancestry, and he believed that India, not Tasmania, should be the centre of the Earth image. He produced this arena. Since he believed the moon mainly occurred at night, he found a cartoon image of a moon wearing a nightcap. Not to be outdone, another student who had relatives in North America produced this arena. He also believed this challenge is a serious one. It hence should not contain any cartoons. It should have a real moon image. And so he produced this arena. Students are so creative. To represent the moon, I originally used a bottle from the oldest company still trading in Australia. This worked well. Even though we never had any broken bottles, glass was banned from schools as a potential hazard. We replaced the glass bottle with plastic bottles of similar size. We were initially concerned that most of the plastic bottles are very fragile. However, so far, we have not had one burst, even though they had been knocked over multiple times. We were worried that they would burst if a student trod on one, but in over a decade's use so far, this has not happened. Some of the classes were involved in a "Let us rid the world of plastic" campaign. They are also in the middle of a "Let's be kind to animals" camp sessions. So they used a paper oatmeal bottle carton for the moon. This did not go down well in an area of Tasmania where we had a historically unique situation concerning the former Van Diemen's Land Company that was established by British Royal Charter in 1825, when Tasmania was a colony and later became self-governing. This is now the largest dairy farm in Australia, and local students preferred cartons from a farmer-owned dairy cooperative to represent their moon. Regarding the image wrapped around the bottle to represent the moon, initially they were drawn by students. I'm sorry, but I've not kept any of the original images, which are often delightfully innovative. Later, we used a free moon image which we obtained from the internet. The schools pointed out that this used a lot of black ink toner and was thus expensive to print. And please could we get an image of the moon which had a white background? So we produced this. The website originally containing this challenge has been viewed by people from most of the countries listed in the United Nations, from millions of people, and so I'm sure there are lots of local variations of which I've not heard. So do whatever you like with this challenge, but make sure your students have fun with it. Thanks for watching this video.